My name's Trevor. I'm with Digital Ally. I'm going to give you guys a quick overview of the DVM800 mirror system. So as the vehicle gets powered on, the system is going to boot up. These lights here will chase back and forth. Once the system is booted up all the way, it will ask for the person to sign in. So you simply just use the arrow keys here to select the operator. So you can use the arrow keys up and down. Once the user is highlighted, you use the MS button to select that user. And then for the password, you simply use the arrow keys again to select which digits you need. Once it's highlighted, hit the MS button to enter in that digit. Once complete, navigate down to the check mark. Once it's highlighted, hit MS to enter in that password. Now, if the password is wrong for any reason, it will kick you back to the login screen, so you'll have to try it again. But once the system is actually logging you in, you'll get these lights to chase back and forth again. And when the indicator here, the blue one, is solid, that lets you know that it is in standby pre-event and it is ready to go. So at this point, a recording can be started as needed. That can be done either by hitting the record button itself, using the light bar controller, or the wireless mic pack itself. So once a recording is started, we'll use the light bar in this case. The mirror will give you a few indicators. For one, you've got the red one for it is actually recording. You also have a green one over here letting you know that audio is being captured. On screen are a couple indicators that each of the streams are recording. That's what those big red circles are. And the video feed itself, of course, depending on how it's configured, will pop up there either the passenger facing here or the road facing that's built into the mirror facing out through the windshield. To stop a recording, you simply use the record button on the mirror again. Just press it once. It'll say saving file, please wait. And in this case, we also have the prompt turned on so that you can enter in an event ID type. Simply select which one is the most appropriate using the arrow keys here. Once that's highlighted, use the MS button to jump to the check mark, and the MS button again to apply that tag on the video. The system, of course, will have these lights flashing back and forth as it's saving that event. And then when the indicator goes back to a solid blue, that lets you know that it is back into the pre-event, standby, ready to start a recording again. Now, as for the wireless mic pack itself, you've got the cradle. So when it's in the cradle itself, you'll have a battery indicator letting you know that it is charging. You also have a status indicator here that'll tell you if it's in use. The beginning of the shift, you simply take this out of the cradle, make sure that the power is in the top position for on. If it's off, then this isn't going to work at all. It's not going to capture audio, nor will you be able to start a recording. On the opposite side, you have another indicator here. In the off position, that's basically your covert mode. There will be no lights, no vibrations, no beeps, nothing. Put it in the middle position for vibrate. That will vibrate whenever the recordings are started. You can also put it in the beep position if you prefer to have the system beep rather than vibrate when a recording is started. To start a recording, on the top here, you've got this square button for record. You simply press that once. With it in the beep position, we've got the beep that happens when you hit record itself. You also have the green indicator on top for status. That will start flashing, letting you know that it is in an active recording. Same thing goes for the in-use indicator on the mic cradle. So those two will flash when it is recording. When the recording needs to stop, again, use the record button on the mirror itself. Just press it once. And that will stop the recording. The indicators on the mic pack and the cradle will both go back to being solid. At the end of the shift, simply put the cradle back into, or the microphone back into the cradle, and that will charge it up. The vehicle does not need to be on or running in order for that to charge. So as long as it's docked at the end of the shift, that will make sure that the pack is fully charged, ready to go for the next shift. At the end of the shift, when you do turn the vehicle off, the system will automatically start an ignition shutdown timer that will stop the system. It'll go ahead and power it all down after that timer expires. So the powering on and the powering off of the system itself is all automatic. There's no user input required for that. Same thing goes for the videos. Once they're recorded and they're in the system, as long as the vehicle is pulled up into the area within the wireless access point range, it will automatically upload those videos to the server. You are not required to do anything at the mirror for that to happen. It's done all automatically. So that's been a quick rundown on the DVM800 in-car video system. If you guys do have any other questions or concerns on the operation, just feel free to give me a holler.